What's up, guys? Timmy here, and today we have some pretty cool stuff. I was trolling the Reddit Smite forums, or whatever you want to call it, and noticed there was a guy named ReaperKaze that had managed to take a picture of this new Thor skin that's coming out that they had accidentally posted on the PTS for a little bit. So I decided to go ahead and update my PTS, go into the files and see what I could find, and I was able to come up with the skin that was in the pictures, and managed to compile the materials and the skeleton meshes and the animations and everything so that we could actually see exactly what we're going to be getting. So first of all, here's the I guess they're calling it the pilot version of the skin. I think that my understanding from what I can tell in the files is that Thor is going to come out in this mode first. He's just going to be a pilot with this awesome suit on. The animations and the textures and the materials, really, the Hi-Rez animators have outdone themselves. I mean, it just looks amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and show you, there's the model. I'm going to show you a couple of the animations to see exactly what it looks like, what it's going to look like in game, and just go through the animations really quick so you guys can see what's going on. And just going to go down here. Let's see. We'll show the emotes. The clapping emote. The dance emote looks kind of funny. It reminds me of MC Hammer. Looks really goofy at the moment. I'm not sure if they'll stick with it. And this is DataMine stuff, so I mean, I'm sure the skin isn't completely done yet. And of course, all these things are completely able to be changed when the final product gets put into the game. But for right now, man, it just looks amazing. I'm so excited for this skin. And if I don't say what emote or what animation I'm going through, you can always look over here in the animation sequence and just look at the names of each of them that I'm clicking on, and you'll get an idea of what each of them are going to be. So I'm just going to go here and go through a few of them. There's the taunt. I love the hair, and the whole animation of this is just great. No wave. Let's go down. Some of these are just random animations for firing left and right and all this great stuff. So some idle. These are idle animations for when he's in combat. Of course, they have variables for different, or variants. I'm sorry. Variants for different animations so that you don't see the same idle animation over and over. So these are the non-combat idle animations. It looks kind of creepy. I love the green eyes and stuff, and I feel like the textures, the way that I was able to compile the materials actually looks pretty legit. You see the specular layer, things are glowing and stuff the way they should be. So I think, I'm pretty confident this is going to be what it's going to look like once it's in game, if they don't change the files from what they have right now. Here's the intro. So let's see, anything else that's interesting at all? Just the recall animation. Let's see if we can get him from the front here. Looks sweet. Very anime-esque, I think. That stunned animation, though. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's enough of this. Now, the interesting thing about this skin is that this is the mech skin. So this is the piloted version of it. I'm going to go ahead and exit this if my computer doesn't throw a gasket. And since this is the mech skin, of course, he has a mech version now. He has the piloted mesh, which is, I think, is what you're going to be playing in most of the time. And then I'm not exactly sure. I can't really tell what's going to happen, but there's a point in where he's going to transform. Now, here's the mesh for the transition. I'll show the animation. It looks like he's going to be able to call upon the mech suit. It's going to come to him and basically equip itself, kind of like the Iron Man stuff, if you've seen the Iron Man movies. Here's the mech transition skeletal mesh. This isn't what the mech is going to look like completely once it's on him. This is just the basic transition before it's fully transformed into what it's going to look like. And we'll go down, and there is some animations for the transition mech. Now this will be the death animation. I'm not sure if it should be used on this transition skeletal mesh or not, but I'll show you what it looks like with this mesh. Looks pretty sweet. He kind of just falls apart, falls to pieces. Kind of what I expected. And then we have the offhand for part 01. Now this is what I think is what it's going to look like once Thor calls up on the suit. And it comes to him, and it just surrounds him. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work. Maybe whenever he does his ultimate, it's going to fly to him like that, and then he'll be able to go up into the sky with it, come down, and maybe he'll still have it equipped for a little while. Maybe once you use your ultimate, it will stay equipped for a while. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work, but yeah, I think it looks incredible. And we'll go over to the mech skeletal mesh. Once it's fully on, this is what the mech should look like. You'll notice that the head is more, the wings on the head is kind of spread out a little bit more. We'll get closer so you can see this. The wings are more extended. Everything's just kind of extended out more. We'll go ahead and go to his animations as well and see. Now, for some reason, a couple of the first animations just aren't correct. You have to go down to the ones that I think that maybe those animations are for the main piloted skeletal mesh, but then you do have some that do work. And again, this is DataMining, so some of this stuff could be. The dance looks even better with the mech mesh. It's awesome. But some of these animations may not even be completely finished, so that's the reason some of those look kind of broken. And that's the Furious emote. Here's the God Special emote. Oh yeah, it's going to go. I imagine that whenever he sticks his hammer into the ground, there's going to be some electricity coming out or something. Then we have a taunt. That's just great. That's awesome, because I remember whenever I DataMined a couple years ago when Thor was first coming out, maybe in Hercules, but I think it was Thor. He was actually flipping the bird, and now he's got this one. So they definitely took the one where he's flipping the bird out, flipping his middle finger up. They took that out, but who knows? This one might make it actually into the game. So let's go on down here and see if there's any other relevant. I think there's actually some really cool idle animations for him. We'll see what they look like. This is in combat, not much going on. And this one it says idle combat add. So I imagine that this animation with the wings and stuff flexing is going to go along with this one. So just if you can imagine that going together. And then we have a variant of the idle combat. And here's another one. That one's pretty sweet. And then let's see here, the non-combat, just regular non-combat, and then you also have this one that's added onto the non-combat one, just like before with the combat one. And these are just idle animations, which surprisingly enough, they have more idle animations mostly than they do of like attack animations and stuff, and they usually are more detailed than some of the other animations, so I enjoy the idle animations. I really love the colors and stuff that they chose on this skin. It's perfect for any of the Transformer or mech type fans out there. This has got to be definitely get you guys hyped up. Let's see, here's the intro for the mech. I'm not sure if that's the same intro as the other one. I can't remember. Let's see here. We'll see if the recall looks any different. Oh yeah, that looks amazing. I love that. So I mean, if they have recall animations and stuff for this skeletal mesh, it makes me believe that there's got to be at some point you got to be able to transform into this guy. So maybe after you use your ultimate, you get to walk around in this mech suit, hopefully, because if they made this skeletal mesh specifically just for when you're using your ultimate and stuff, it's such a waste of an amazing model, you know. So it looks like that's mostly the animations that's really relevant. The rest of them are run animations and stuff. If you all do want to see all of the animations or any specific animations rendered in high definition or anything like that, you can contact me through my YouTube channel. You can put stuff down in the comments below, or you can hit me up on Reddit or Twitter. I'll try to put all my information down so you guys can see it. And then we have the crevasse or crevice, however you want to pronounce it, the thing where he slams the ground and usually ripples of rock and stuff go across the ground to block your enemy. This is what it's going to look like with this skin. I know it's not much, but it looks different and it's pretty cool. So I figured I'd go ahead and show you guys. Now I have been out of the scene for Smite for a while, so I'm not 100% for sure like everything that's going on and with Thor and his kit and how it all works. So you guys can speculate on what all this stuff really means. But I was just trying to put it together and let the community kind of see what's going on with the skin, because I know that ReaperKaze did an awesome job by like showing the pictures and stuff, but this is a little bit more detailed and we can see a little bit up close and see what it's actually going to look like. Now I also went ahead and put these guys down in a scene for us, and I'm going to let you see what they look like with light on them. So here's the pilot up in close, with light hitting it in different ways, and here's this. Ignore those parts in the background. I'll show you what they're doing shortly. Yeah, it looks awesome. The metallic materials and the shininess of it looks really cool. I love it. And then if we go here, I have some animations as looping, so you can kind of see what they look like in the lighted area, I guess. And this is just an idle animation that I really liked, so I went ahead and put it on here. Sorry for that lag there, guys. And then this is the transition skeletal mesh. I just wanted to show you what it looked like whenever he was summoning the suit, basically, with light on it. And again, I'm not sure if the transition skeletal mesh is what I should have used for this animation. The regular mech skeletal mesh may have been more appropriate, but it seems to work with the transition mesh, so I went ahead and used it. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to show you exactly what everything looks like and see what you all thought about. Build that hype up for this skin because it's one of the best that I've seen. Supposedly it's going to be the new tier 5 skin, so yeah, thanks for watching so much. I appreciate you all for being here. Thanks for loving the past with my other videos. If you enjoyed the videos, please make sure to smack that like button. If you have any questions or you just want to say anything about the skin, or if you have any ideas about what's going on here, leave them in the comments below. It's really appreciated, and I hope you guys are having a great day. Peace.